Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. Peekaboo, I see you. Sometimes I think about, like, I know they probably don't, but sometimes I think about like the people that I'm making videos about, if they're watching my videos to see what I have to say. Like, I can just imagine Michaela. Hey Michaela girl, how are you? I can just imagine her. She's probably like, who is this fool? Peekaboo in the camera behind this fan. Anyway. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available summer 2028, the album, Dad. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle. Now, yes I am. Thank you for being a friend. Listen, I just like to make the cats run. They're like, ah! Travel down the road and back again. My heart. I can't flip this. My heart is true. Oh, damn it, that hurt. You're a pal and a confidant. Michaela, thank you for being a friend. Peace. How y'all doing today? Oh my God, I just filmed a 46-minute reaction to the final episode, season 19 of Sister Wives. Woo, baby Cody Brown finally came out of the closet. We talked about it over there today. We finally found out the truth. What the true meaning is behind the Sister Wives closet. It's where Cody Brown lives, apparently. Anyway, we talked about that today. We talked about the final episode. We don't know if there's going to be a 20th season, and I'm kind of devastated about it, to be honest with you, because I love doing those reactions so much. But don't fear, okay, the Reaper. Don't fear the reaction channel, because on my review channel over there, I am #1 covering the most fantastic new reality show. It's like one of those weight loss shows. I love them, like 1,000 Pound Sisters, 1,000 Pound Best Friends. I love them shows, okay? 1,000 Pound Sisters with Amy and Tammy Slayton just ended last week. But 1,000 Pound Roomies, oh my God, with Jazz and Nisha, I love them. I want to be their good Judies. I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. But anyway, so that just started last week, and then what else? Oh, and this new show, have y'all heard about it? Love Island? No, I'm not watching Love Island, but my husband is. He's obsessed with it. He watches every TikTok about Love Island. He's always wanting to tell me about the drama. I was like, I don't know these people. Last night, he paused it. I was upstairs, and he goes, come here. I had just gotten back from my 2-hour walk. I was so tired, and he goes, come here, I gotta show you something, and I go, what? I was like, he goes, I gotta show you this. I was like, what is so important? He never calls me like this. I come running downstairs. He goes, look. And I go, what? And he goes, Ariana Madix with dark hair. I was like, this is what you had me run downstairs for? I just walked 2 hours. Let me get a shower first. Anyway, no, the new show that I'm going to be covering. So I have regular shows I cover. So if you don't know, I have a channel called Peter Watches TV. Okay. I have so much fun over there. I watch TV shows and I react to them. I do a lot of, now it's going to be a lot of true crime because 1,000 Pound Sisters ended, Sister Wives ended. So I'll be doing I'm going to be doing the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Got to get caught up with that before the reunion. But I do a lot of true crime, a lot of trending shows, things like that. I decided, so I also have linked below a Instagram hooked up to it. And on the Instagram, every show that I watch, I'm going to do a post about it. And I'll let you know if I'm going to do a reaction about it. Because over there, I've just been posting on my stories. But from now on, like every time I do, like finish a show, I am going to do an actual post. I made that decision last night. It was an executive decision. But anyway, there's a new show. So I cover shows regularly, like 1,000 Pound Roomies I'm covering. And do I got other shows on there I'm covering? Anyway, I think that's it right now that I'm covering regularly. Everything Love After Lockup when it comes back. Life After Lockup's coming in August. Everything Life After, Love During. lockup. I'm going to be covering everything from now on over there. But there's a new show on TLC. Did you hear it? It's called They're a Bunch of Virgins. No, it is. It's called Virgins or TLC Virgins or something. It's these 4 virgins. And they're like, I don't know. They're like real 40-year-old virgins or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, I got to find out why they're a bunch of virgins. Oh my God. Do they have vibrators and dildos and things, or are they just virgins? Oh my God, I can't wait. So I'm going to be watching that tonight. Well, I got to watch 1,000-Pound Roomies and do my reaction. So y'all want to see me. People say I get heated all the time over here talking about these people. Go over and watch my TV reaction channel. I get so heated over there talking about them people. But anyway, today I got so heated talking about Cody and Robin Brown and their daughters, Brescia and Mattress and Siobhan. I just rename them. I can't remember none of them kids' names to save their life. Anyway, okay, so, I got my hair cut today. Look. I had to get up early and everything. I mean, I put a hat on. She always asks me, she's like, do you want product? I'm like, no, baby, I'm putting a hat on. Come on now. She's one of our good friends, too. And I've known her forever. She's like, I know you never want any product in your hair. I was like, no. I actually kind of like my hair just feeling kind of smooth like this. So anyway, what do we think? It's my summer cut. Anyway, you're like, it doesn't look any different than it usually does because you always wear a hat. I do. She do. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. What's another song I could sing? Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. That's the mantra of Mikayla Nogueira. Gimme, 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 freebie, freebie, freebie. I want it now. Oh, she kind of is like Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, isn't she? Let's talk about Mikayla Nogueira today. I haven't made a Mikayla Nogueira video in quite some time. She bores me a little bit, if you want to know the truth. And nobody really cares if she does anything wrong or anything. Well, nobody really cares if any of these people do anything wrong. But anyway, I got sent this. I'm going to give a little shout out. I asked her if I could give her a shout out. I'm going to tell you how I came upon this video. So Ebony, thank you Ebony for reaching out to me. Ebony sent me this clip. I'm going to play the clip for you. I'll probably play it for you twice. I was going to record it and include it, but if you didn't know, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I film 4 to 5 videos a day, baby. I'm 16 books ahead of my Goodreads goal this year. I finished 2 books yesterday. I started a new book last night. I watched TV. I'm lazy. Don't you know? I clean the house. I watch 5 TV shows a night. I am finishing a book a day this summer. Listen, I film 4 to 5 videos and still have time, take a 2.5 hour walk every day and still have time to make love to my husband, okay? I'm lazy, baby. I am so lazy. I'm so lazy that I am not including this clip. I'm just going to hold up the phone and we're going to watch it, is what we're going to do. Okay. So, Ebony, what she said to me, oh, she's such a long-time vloggerino. Hey, girl. And, she sent me a little message about when Boo Radley passed away. She sent me such sweet messages. She said, oh my God, sending all of my love. Oh, that was so sweet, Ebony. Thank you. So she sent me this little clip of, well, I'll tell you what it is here in just a second. Did I make a screenshot of it? Okay, so it is from The Business of Beauty. And it's this clip of Mikayla Nogueira speaking at this conference, okay? And it says, her quote is, everything you do as an influencer brand is under a very fine microscope. But she says more than that, okay? At the Business of Beauty Global Forum 2025, Mikayla Nogueira, co-founder of Point of View Beauty, spoke on the vital role of trust and transparency in launching a successful influencer brand. Interesting that they're saying she's talking about trust and transparency, since she has been known to not be trustworthy or transparent when it comes to her sponsorships, and especially that leading to Lashgate, of which she has never spoken about ever since it has happened. She's made jokes about it, but she's never spoken about it. And one of the highest criticisms that people give Mikayla is that she is not trustworthy. Now, with her brand, she seems to be more trustworthy, but in the past, with working with brands and her transparency of disclosing sponsorships and brand affiliations and things like that, people say that she has not been. I'm going to give this all from people's point of view today, not necessarily Peter's point of view, okay? And then y'all can let me know what you think in the comment section below. But a lot of people have criticized her, other influencers as well have criticized her for Lashgate, and also for not being very trustworthy when it comes to brands and things like that. A lot of people, Jeffree Star's come out and talked about her, Robbie Christie came out and talked about her back in the day, Manny MUA came out and talked about her. There's been a lot of people that I've covered that talk about her. There's been a lot of people that have talked about her. People, I mean, Tony Westbrook even made jokes about it. I mean, a lot of people have said stuff, and not only that, but like her fans as well. So apparently she speaks on the role of trust, the vital role of trust and transparency in launching a successful influencer brand. So she's talking about the trust and transparency in launching her brand, not necessarily in sponsoring or promoting other people's brands. So anyway, and I will, here's the picture. Hold on a second. Where's my picture? So this is a picture of what it looks like, and I will show it to you, the clip, in just a second. And she looks very pretty at this conference. So Ebony sent me this clip, and then she said, love to see you talk about this video. And so today I messaged her and I said, thinking about filming this video. Do you want a shout out? Also, what are your thoughts about it? And so she said, happy for a shout out. Well, good. Yay. Thank you for being a friend. I cannot catch this fan right today. Oh, that was gold platinum to infinity with mirrors. Oh, my Lord, I won the award. Thanks, Ebony. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I look like one of those things in a car, don't I? Those like bobbleheads. Oh my God, Mary, what she called Whitney from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, a bobble. Did you hear that they're thinking about closing down the whole Housewives franchise? Because Britt Eady is suing for $20 million, which, listen, okay, what happened to Britt Eady was bullshit. It was horrible, okay? Apparently, she begged for them pictures on Atlanta before the episode aired, and they wouldn't let her see the pictures and stuff like that. And now that Leah McSweeney, she's been suing Bravo and Andy Cohen and all that kind of stuff, too. I mean, now they're saying that every housewife is a legal liability, and they're thinking about closing down the whole franchise. What would my husband and I watch on TV? RuPaul's Drag Race, just over on repeat. So anyway, she said, I'm happy for a shout out. I think that her talking about authenticity after Lashgate is either her learning or she has a lot of audacity. Though I'm interested to know if the beauty business, if they vetted her out at all, or if they have spoken about her allegation whatsoever. Like, why did they choose her to be a speaker? Did they vet her out and having her speak about this? And I thought that that was kind of interesting. Now, when I went in and I watched the clip, let me tune it up here for y'all. When I went in here and I watched the clip, what I found to be even... hold on a second. Now I want to... Let me turn down volume. Hold on. When I went in to look at the clip, what I found out was even more interesting was, how do I get to this? Was the comments on the clip, okay? That was what I found to be even more interesting. Now, the reason why I think it's interesting is if you watch like a Jeffree Star video, okay, or a TikTok, much of the time, it's usually fans coming over there. Unless it's a situation with like the James Charles, Kayla Malik thing that just happened, then James Charles is bombarded with negativity. But by and large, just on a regular TikTok or YouTube video or something like that, it's usually fans that are commenting. And also those are like heavily monitored sometimes comment sections. But usually it's fans commenting. So most of the comments, you're going to see it like from a very positive point of view. But when somebody else posts it, okay, like for example, whatever this is, Business of Beauty, from BOF, which is Business of Fashion. Business of Fashion, a daily resource for fashion creatives, executives, and entrepreneurs all over, my husband follows it, all over the world for beauty and wellness analysis. Follow Business of Beauty. Okay, and they have, hold on a second, 3 million followers. And then this is Business of Beauty. From Business of Fashion, that's what Ebony was talking about, wondering if Business of Fashion and Business of Beauty, if they vetted out Michaela in talking about this. From Business of Fashion, read agenda setting coverage of the global beauty and wellness space. And they have 115,000. So they posted this clip on here, okay? What I thought was interesting was that the comments underneath here are not necessarily in favor of Michaela. And like I said, when you go, like if you go to a Michaela, well, let's just go really quick to a Mikayla Nogueira TikTok, and I will explain to you what I'm talking about very quickly. Let me turn so if you go to a Mikayla Nogueira TikTok, by and large, her comments on her, we'll just look and see what her most recent, okay. It's her unboxing at Hermes. What? An Hermes.
Who sent this?
Oh, she got another Hermes. She got another Birkin or something. She got a Birkin.
That it's stunning.
Oh, she got an ashtray.
It's like a jewelry tray.
A jewelry tray? But that is an ashtray, okay? That is an ashtray. You are delusional. You are delusional. Michaela, that is an ashtray. A pretty ashtray. A pretty ashtray, but that is an ashtray, baby. That ain't no jewelry case, okay? Who's she thank? Thank you so much, Glow Recipe. So Glow Recipe, apparently for all of her good reviews, is gifting her. She gets gifted more shit than anything. How does this only have one comment on it? When was it? Oh, it was posted 2 minutes ago. How did I find that so quick? Oh, now it has a lot of comments. First. I love that when people put first. People put first on my videos. I love that when people put that. All right. Hearts, beautiful, flames, hearts. Okay, this has only been up to... How did I catch that so quickly, Michaela? Okay, let's go to like a review of hers. Okay, Rare Beauty. She looks really good in a lot of these TikToks. Sometimes she looks a little busted, and then what's this one with Kim Kardashian? Okay, get ready with me for the first point of view. Okay, what's this one? Another a point of view. Is everything she's talking about anymore point of view? Is it all point of view? Where's something that she is not talking about point of view? Okay, the Dior. Most beautiful blush packaging I've ever seen, and it's from Dior. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? So my husband one year, because he knows I love the lip glosses, this was years ago, he bought me that color changing Dior lip gloss. It is a beautiful, I will say the component is gorgeous. I agree with her on that. But I took it to Ultra Music Festival and we were like dancing and stuff like that. And I'm like taking it out and putting it on while we're dancing. It's like 85 degrees outside. My husband looks at me and he goes, "Why are your lips so red?" And I would go, "What are you talking about?" And he like showed me, I was like, I didn't realize it was color changing tint with heat. I've never used it since. Okay, so let's read the comments underneath here. Does she ever give a bad review, by the way? Somebody said, "I can't afford the Dior blush, but I'll probably get it anyways." Somebody said, "Wow, the packaging, you're literally glowing. This just screams expensive and glamorous. Oh my God, the lilac is everything. The packaging is everything. I love cream blushes." So everything's usually like, I mean, I'm looking at, they're all positive. This is beautiful. The packaging is literally stunning. Oh, those are beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Yes. I mean, everybody's like stunning. You look beautiful. You look gorgeous. I want to say, I mean, it's all positive comments for her. So typically when you go, and I'm not saying that she's like deleting the negative comments. I'm just saying when you typically go to somebody's video, you're going to see a lot of positive comments versus a video made about her. Okay. If you see like a video made about her or somebody else that's posting like an interview with her or whatever, or anybody, any influencer, not just Michaela, you're going to see the real take on it because a lot of people will not comment on her TikTok and say like, "I think you're fake," or whatever they might say. They won't say it on her TikTok, but they'll say it when somebody else is hosting it. So I thought it was interesting. Let me get out of TikTok. I never go into TikTok ever. Okay, unless my husband sends me, what he sent me earlier, some senior rescue dog. Anyway, so, okay, let me get back into this. So, this was the clip that I was sent. I'm going to play you the clip. And this is, like I said, from Business of Beauty. And this is from the, what did I say? Hold on a second. This is from the Business of Beauty Global Forum 2025. And she is speaking as the co-founder of Point of Beauty. So, I'm going to play it for you. And then I will read some of the comments underneath it. Because the comments, to me, were very, very, very interesting. Are you all ready? Here we go.
Daughter, Sicily, we're held to higher standards.
Well, I think something a lot of people don't realize about influencer brands specifically is that we are the brands held to the absolute highest of standard. We are held to higher standards than the most prestige brands like La Mer, Augustinius Bader, Sicily. We're held to higher standards than that. We're held to higher standards than traditional founder brands where it's just founded by, say, a makeup artist or a hairstylist. We're held to standards because when you build a parasocial relationship with your community, they see you as a friend. And the most important thing in friendship is trust and honesty. So when you launch a brand to your community who you've built this relationship with, they are putting their full trust in you for this launch. Specifically when it comes to your ingredients, your marketing, your community building, everything you do is under a very, very fine microscope.
Okay, so I think it's interesting that she said that. I do actually want to go in here really quick to, and I want to look, oh, what is this? Hold on a second. Somebody just tagged me in something. I want to go in here really quick, and I want to look up one of her TikToks because of what people said underneath there. I think it's interesting. Let's go in here and let's just watch this newest TikTok that she has posted real quick.
What just showed up at my door? Who sent this? This is a package from Hermes. There is a CAD.
Listen to how she sounds.
Michaela, congratulations on your new home. Glow Recipe? I fucking love Glow Recipe. My assumption is that it's something for the house. I mean, Hermes does home stuff really well. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is stunning.
So that's her TikTok. Let's look at
Point of View restocks tomorrow on my birthday. To say thank you for supporting my brand on my birthday, the first 10 people to buy the full bundle are getting it in the PI box. Whether you're trying Point of View for the first time or...
Okay, so that was her birthday 4 days ago. Happy birthday, Michaela. Happy birthday. She looks beautiful in that. So let's watch this again, okay? Since we just watched her TikTok. Let's watch this again.
Well, I think something a lot of people don't realize about influencer brands specifically is that we are the brands held to the absolute highest of standard. We are held to higher standards than the most prestige brands like La Mer, Augustinius Bader, Sicily. We're held to higher standards than that.
Okay, so what I thought was interesting about this is when you go in and you read the comments about this, okay? Of which this has 300 and... You know what? I wonder if they posted it on... Because they have it tagged as well. If they tagged it on... Oh, they did. Oh, this one has even more on BOF. Okay, so this has 300 and it has... currently 556,000 views on Instagram, and then it has 388 comments. The number one comment is from, I don't know who this person is, Patricia DeLeon. It says she's an actress mom. She's a creator and founder of PDL Cosmetics. Okay, I don't know. Does anybody know who that is? And she says, wait, where is her accent? And there were 37 comments. Somebody said I was thinking the same thing. Somebody said she exaggerates it. Somebody says it's called code switching. Somebody says, where's the fake accent and why is her face look so different here? Somebody said I was about to literally write the same thing. Somebody said it went where her high standards are. Somebody said, LOL, you can still hear it. I do the same thing when I'm talking to strangers. Somebody says, doesn't it come complimentary with L'Oreal mascaras? That was kind of a cute comment. Somebody said, Paris Hilton does it. The same person comments throughout every single one saying something about accents, that Paris Hilton does it. But a lot of people in here are talking about code switching. Somebody says, wow, she sounds so different. And somebody says Paris Hilton, same person, Paris Hilton does it all the time. And somebody says, indeed. Somebody responds to the person about Paris Hilton and says, that's because she's very fake. Let's just be honest, just facts. Her accent isn't real, heavily exaggerated. But there are a lot of comments, where's the fake accent? Somebody says, no, seriously. Somebody said, it's code switching. So if you don't know what code switching is, okay, I don't know how you live in 2025 and not know what code switching is, but let me tell you what code switching is really quick. If you want to know a good example of code switching, well, I'm currently obsessed with Love After Lockup, everything to do with it. And Sarah on season 2 that is married to Michael, but he's engaged to Megan. Sarah's a really good example of code switching. Okay, code switching is a process of shifting from one linguistic code, language or dialect, to another, depending on the social context or conversational setting. Code switching is when a person changes the way they speak, behave, or present themselves in specific situations or circumstances. And a lot of times why code switching is highly criticized is that it's many times it's a way that people say try to assimilate to like a certain culture, or that it's showing their authenticity. That if they're code switching, then they're not being really authentic in that moment, or they're being more authentic in one moment than another. And that's why a lot of people really criticize code switching, or that a lot of people feel like if you're in a work environment, and this is almost kind of what I feel like it is with Michaela, that when she's in this environment where, because I can still kind of hear her accent, and all transparency and all fairness to her, I can still kind of hear her accent when she was speaking. That when she's in a very professional setting, like back in the day on my voicemail at work, my voicemail would be like, hi, this is Peter. I'd answer my phone and be like, hey, this is Peter. And they'd be like, your voice sounds completely different on your voicemail, right? And so, and that probably was the same thing, right? I think that in a more professional setting than just a TikTok or whatever, in TikTok, if I were invited tomorrow to come and speak to something, like, if I was on a documentary about drama channels, I wouldn't sit there with a fan and, you know, hey, little thing, that wouldn't be me. You know, I probably would do my hair and I would probably, you know, speak like I'm speaking to you right now. So I wouldn't bring the fan and stuff like that. I mean, people could say, where's the fan? Why is he not talking like that? I think anybody on any kind of social media forum, to some degree, I mean, on my vlog, I'm not, but I think over here where it's more entertainment value, and that's what hers is, it's entertainment at the end of the day, there is going to be an exaggerated version of yourself. You're playing a character to some degree of who you are, really. I think it's no mystery that when I start my videos and I'm flipping the fan and all that kind of stuff, and then I get very serious like right now, I think people know that I'm talking seriously versus at the beginning, I'm not serious in that moment. It's like when people will turn on my videos and they say, and I'm not defending her, I'm just saying I think this is part of it. I think that it's a little bit of, you know, being more comfortable and things like that. When people watch my videos at the beginning of it, I just say hello, hello, hello. People are like, this is a serious video. They know, right? I will say, as somebody that has been criticized my entire life for my voice sounding effeminate, that I'm very, very aware of that, okay? Today on YouTube, because so many people have really positively, I mean, YouTube, you guys out there, I mean, when I first started on YouTube, a lot of people would make fun of my voice and say things, but over time, I mean, now in my vlog, people are like, I fall asleep to your voice is so soothing, which I think is kind of funny. My husband will even say, like, when he's up here and I'm downstairs filming or whatever, he'll be like, I fall asleep to your voice now because your voice is soothing, which is kind of funny to me. But like, I'm very aware of the effeminate nature of my voice. When I would do speaking engagements back in the day, I worked in addictions for years. When I would go and I would speak on addictions and share my story of sobriety, it wasn't like I'd sit there and be like, girl, let me tell you about this one time. I never do that. On a camera, would I do that today? Yeah, I feel comfortable. You guys have allowed me to feel comfortable. I almost wonder if that's not like, if she's talking to her friends on the phone, you get the Michaela that you see on the TikToks because she feels very comfortable. When you're sitting in a room and you're filming like this, you feel very comfortable. I'm not making excuses for her. I'm just saying, like, when I get into like talking about my TV shows and my TV channel and stuff like that, I was like, girl, Cody Brown, why are you doing? That's how I talk to my friends on the phone. If I was asked to speak at a professional situation like this, a forum, an addictions forum, to share my story of sobriety, no, I wouldn't be like, maybe in some moment. I mean, yeah, I do that at times when I'm speaking, like I'll fall into it and be like, oh girl, and then people laugh, right? Because they're not expecting it from me. But do I think that she kind of switches off and on from a professional to a less professional tone? I don't know that I think it's people are looking to see about her accent because so many people for so long have talked about her accent being fake, but I don't know. But that's not the only criticism that she gets on here. People are saying other things about why they don't trust her. Someone says, no, you're held to a higher standard and more scrutiny because 9 out of 10, you have 0 qualifications in the chosen field. Because a lot of these influencers have no makeup like recommendations other than she's worked, I think, at Ulta. Somebody said, it's so funny to see how she really believes she still has credibility. The delusion is strong here. Influencer culture is straight up dead thanks to this kind of victimhood. Somebody said, I'm sorry I have to be, this is another beauty influencer. Who is this? Yeah, this is somebody else. I am sorry I have to respectfully disagree on the statement about founded by just a makeup artist or hairstylist. We are the ones responsible for knowing what is a great product for every single skin tone, texture, ethnicity, age, demographic, etc. Not just what suits our own personal preference. Downgrading a makeup artist or hairstylist standard simply because you have more followers is not the move. Interesting. We have a great impact and influence on our clients we spend all day working on, which means we don't have time to be filming ourselves trying different products all day long. 10 comments. It goes back and forth between a bunch of people. Okay. This is going to stop in a minute, so hold on just a second. Okay, because I want to get into some more of these comments, because these are interesting. Influencer brands also receive a lot of scrutiny because they're often started by influencers who have 0 actual education, experience, or authority to be creating products that typically involve years of formal training. Nothing against influencers starting brands. But yeah, if you're pretending to make things that I'm putting on in around my body and your experience is that you've been on TikTok, I'm going to be skeptical. Again, where's the fake accent? Maybe though, if Michaela didn't mislead, lie, and dupe her fans nonstop for years, they wouldn't scrutinize. I'm reading these straight down, so I'm going to be fair to her. If there's positive ones, I will read them. Maybe, though, if Michaela didn't mislead, lie, and dupe her fans nonstop for years, they wouldn't scrutinize everything she did so closely. She lost a lot of trust with fans that gave her her career. Nobody is owed success in the business. Someone like this, so I can come to read more comments when the post marinates. Oh, that's interesting. 3 days ago. Her accent and face structure is totally off, or am I crazy? I don't mean this in a negative way, but she looks very different in how she looks in her videos. She looks pretty in this, I think. I don't think she really, to be honest with you, I mean, it's probably the camera angle, her face. I mean, when you're on camera and she does it from a ring light and stuff, she knows her angles and stuff. She's being filmed from down here from a camera on a stage. I mean, it's not, she looks pretty good for it not being a flattering, in all honesty. And like, I am not a Michaela defender whatsoever. But I think she looks pretty. I don't think, I mean, people talk about filters all the time and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen her use the filters, but in this situation, she doesn't look a whole lot different to me than she looks. I'm just being honest. Okay, somebody said, I don't mean this in a negative way, but she looks very different to how she looks in the videos. It looks like a completely different person. That must be filters. As a person, but they're not using filters on the business of fashion. Or are they? I don't know. Somebody said it's lens distortion from the phone cameras she uses to film with in lighting. But this is not her video. The phone cameras make everyone's face slimmer. Well, her face looks longer here, but I don't think it looks any heavier than, I don't know. I think she looks the same on there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't watch her that closely anymore. Every time she talks, I just connect. Am I the only one? Somebody says. Nope. Somebody said that's because there's no genuine idea or emotion in the speech. Somebody said, okay, she looks so different. Somebody said, who is this? I mean, these are a lot of big, this person, Designing Couture, 157,000 followers, says, girl, we can't even trust you to use your real accent in your content. Why on earth would we trust your products? Higher standards because of all the lies. BOF lost aura points with this guest. Hashtag Lashgate. Start by using your honest, true voice in your videos. Talk about trust. I'm so tired of influencers, and clearly so are a lot of other people. They do not need more screen time. Try being an influencer for a day, final boss. Not quoting her. Trust and transparency from someone. I am literally reading these straight down, you guys, from the top comments. And these comments have, some of them have like 300 comments on it. Please, I will not trust an influencer over a pro makeup artist or hairstylist that works on all people, not just themselves. 341. First, nice code switch. Second, comparing influencer standard products to have much higher standards than non-influencer products is literally laughable. Like with majority, not all influencers creating cash grabs than actual. Why is it that every time I say cash grab, I get into trouble, but literally everybody else in comment sections of videos can say it? I literally the other day read money grab from a video, and I put it in my title talking about Rylan Adams and Shane Dawson's Patreon, and people were upset that I used the word cash grab when I literally read it off a comment. Like with majority, not all influencers creating cash grabs and actual products. Okay, so I watched her video of getting ready, and this isn't the same person. I'm her own videos. Her face looks snatched like she's super slim. She looks so different here, says a woman who lies. Next. Who is this? Of all people that speak on this? Well, generally, it's because influencers... I mean, there was not any good comments. Wait, where's her accent? That has 1,423 likes on it. Wow, she looks so different. I mean, you guys, these comments are not good. I don't see... I'm like going through... Doesn't she lie about products, though? Can't even trust her accent. Somebody's in here saying, I've literally never heard of her. Blah, blah, blah. True for every brand ever existed. What happened to her accent? Fake like the rest of her. She has no accent. The trust and honesty. Laughable. Whose accent and face is this? Her channel is her performing a caricature. Okay. I mean, there is not one positive comment on this. Her higher standard. Are you a joke? These brands been making products and exist before you were even born. Be for real. Girl, prestigious is a word. We don't like you. So what about Lashgate? Delusional. Oh my God. One of the most disliked influencers out there. I mean, everybody's talking about her accent. Hold on a second. This is another beauty influencer that has 57,000 subscribers. So she talks about this kind of standard, but she lost her accent all of a sudden. And didn't she have like a video with lashes mascara that was rather low standard? Stop trying to make influencers happen. She worked until 519. How could we compare? That was a good comment. It's really hard to be an influencer. These are all quotes from her. What is this? Another one, 136,000 people from... Founder, creator, director of Thermal Brands said, Not even a remotely plausible take. These are influencers cash grabbing with the dwindling amount of time they may have left. They are not tasting and sniffing ingredients in a real product development program. I know, I've worked with them, and that's okay. Let's just let they go on and talk about Liver Kings, Paul's, and Shop by XYZ, and these goop in a jar beauty influencers keep on being the face, but saying they are using their authentic friendship with viewers to win customers with an amazing product is laughable. I mean, she has a lot of people in the industry coming for her in the comment section on this. They must feel safe over there and not on her own TikTok. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you guys. Thank you, Ebony, for sending that to me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.